Agriculture is the backbone of our country, Uganda. Many families derive their livelihood from agriculture. Many young people who grew up practicing agriculture end up investing in it. It is on such background that Lei Mixed Farm in Okollo district was established.
This farm started on a small scale around 2012 and later started expanding gradually to where it is today. My motivation to start farming originated from my family background or family influence. While I was a child, my father, being a civil servant working in an urban community, he was interested in farming. But then where we lived, the land was not adequate to do farming. As such, he would farm about 20 or 30 kilometers away from where we lived and grew in Arua. And each and every holidays we get, he would take us to that rural place to farm. Because of the experiences we got during that time, I was able to love farming.
At the age of 12 years, he decided to go and live with his paternal uncle, from whom his passion for farming began.
When I was at the age of 12 years, I decided to leave my parents to go and stay with my paternal uncle in Ofaka sub-county. That's early 1980s. He was a retired county chief. While I lived with him, he also taught us, he mentored us how to grow crops, particularly cash crops. About 30 years later, now I got love or passion for farming. And it is one of the motivations, I can say, that has led to establishment of Lei Mixed Farm.
His passion has driven him to establish a modern farm in Okollo Town Council in Okollo district.
I had wanted to establish a model farm, which is a bit modern, not like the one of my father and my paternal uncle, where I can use scientific methods such as irrigation. That can also help me. Even when it is dry season, I am able to grow crops. This is a mixed farm. Enterprises here consist of both livestock and crop production. I have goats enterprise here.
Okollo people are commonly referred to as Ndri because of the goats they are known for rearing for ages.
The reason why I am rearing goat, traditionally Madi is known for keeping goats. We are called Ndri because we, the inhabitants of this place, traditionally kept goats, or they are goat herders, just as the Banyankoles and the Karamajongs are cattle herders. Therefore, I'm proud to rear goats so that I continue to maintain the legacy and the tradition of my forefathers in this land.
The high demand and availability of ready market for goats in the country and the neighboring countries like Democratic Republic of Congo and South Sudan are some of the propelling factors that has motivated Mike to invest in goats keeping.
I supply goats up to Arua town. Even there are some buyers who come as far as Congo, Duruba. They come and buy goats here and they export it to Congo. So goat farming is very marketable and is actually cheap because goats eat grass and we have plenty of grass in Okollo. Therefore, I encourage our people to invest in goat rearing so that we do not lose the legacy. The other enterprise I keep under the livestock is the cattle. Actually, milk is just consumed within the nearest urban center here. I even don't export it very far. There's a piggery here, and then I also have poultry, which gives us meat and of course eggs. Under crop farming, we produce different types of vegetables. I planted mangoes, they improve the variety. I'm also piloting coffee on a small scale here. The other one is also banana. I'm also piloting. This area is a dry belt where the farm is located. Because of irrigation, I am able to grow bananas here. Last enterprise here is the apiary. Actually, I harvest the honey here. I also sell it locally here, but others I also export actually to Kampala.
The establishment of Lei Mixed Farm has offered employment opportunities for many youth and the members of the community, and also it's a site for agro-tourism in Okollo district.
Community is benefiting from this farm in many ways. To begin with, the farm serves here as a learning center for the community. Both the farmers and the students come here to learn, to see what we are doing, and then they emulate in their various farming practices. I receive students from the neighboring Adra Agricultural College who come here for internship. And then the other benefit community gets here is occasionally when I bring improved variety of seedlings here. Of course, as they come to learn, a few of them also pick some of these seedlings and they go to plant. And then sometimes also they buy, like the banana suckers. Many farmers have been buying here. The farm also creates job for the community. Majority of the workers here are coming from the neighboring villages and the community. As such, then they are getting job. Many youths, actually majority of them are also youth. And they, as I said earlier, many youths of this community are actually unemployed. And the redundancy usually leads them to do bad things, like stealing, like drinking, like resorting into chewing marungi and so on. But then such investment within the community actually keeps them busy, in addition to providing them with even money so that they can also support their homes and family. Another benefit the community gets here is financial support. Occasionally, whenever there are fundraising ceremonies, as a farm we also contribute. We support those individuals or groups who are fundraising for their project activities. This farm is now among the agro-tourism sites for Made Okollo district. I think if you look at the list of the agro-tourism sites, this farm is one of them. So that means that it is supporting the community in all the aspects I've listed. Everything always has advantages and disadvantages. Farming also has its challenges. One is harsh climate, especially for me here, where I am situated. The place receives very little rainfall. Market failure. You may produce your crops. Sometimes you even don't get back the money you invested, but that should not disappoint you, because the next season you may actually get double the profit. The advice I would give to aspiring farmers are as follows. Embrace farming as a passion, not just an enterprise that provides you with income or generates income or profit. To start small and expand gradually. Never give up despite the challenges. Farming has numerous challenges, but you don't always give up. Build a strong relationship with the community members so that then they will own your project. They will support it in any way. They will even provide security against the thieves or intruders. So that way you are going to succeed if you engage the community and build a relationship with them.